Hello everyone, today I've had a request to show off how I was able to hack characters in Disgaea 1, kind of explain how they were structured. So the way this game works is what you want to do first is find the, any kind of stat you can on the first character, which in my case is Adele. I've already done that, which is right here at the bottom, and I've already hacked his stats as well, so they're already maxed out. So if I change that, you'll notice it'll turn to a 13. Whatever character in there on that first slot, it will take over this address, and you'll be left with some stuff looking like this. So up here, a little above the attack, this is my attack right here. Up here would be my HP, MP, and you get the point. So if we go to status, change it to that, we should be able to get some good stats out of this. I think that's about it for it. As far as like the counter, the move, and the jump, those are going to be located a little below the stats. If you keep going down here, you'll see there's the class right there, and down below it will be the counter and the move and the jump and all that. So we just changed that to 63 FF, 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 FF. And there's your counter, your move, and your jump. Now if you wanted to change your class to something like ball, you would do this. Oops. And the way I kind of figured that out was just playing around in here. I noticed that before I changed that, these two 5Cs were 16, so it was 1608, 1608. I just kind of messed around with it and realized, hey, that changes what kind of monster I've got altogether. Now somewhere in here is the portrait as well, which you can use to match your character. I'm not entirely sure where that is offhand. I can't really remember. And this seems a little bit different, not too much, but it's a little different. We can find it though, or try at least. That's probably not going to help my cause, but I think I found the level as well. We don't want to be a negative level. Get rid of all those. Looks like the level is also 4 bytes, and then there's your class right after it. Let's see. Let's change this to BC. Slow, but powerful. What the hell did that just do? That's new. Somewhere around here we should get our portrait. I think it's going to be any of these. OB. Nope. Where is that? We can just play around and do that. It should change. 45 felony, is that what that says? Interesting. So this game has a little bit of a difference compared to the first one, and it looks like I just found it. But I've also fucked up the character, so that's a way I've found things, by messing with stuff in memory, just changing it all around. We can change it. I don't even know if ball's honestly in this, but we can change our portrait to him. I think it's 27. Nope. I don't know half of these freaking characters. So I'm going to reload the state now that we've found it. And I'm going to change her into something else. Let's go to arrange. Oops. And there's our class. It's like this is our level. Not sure what that is. So it looks like there's some new monsters in this one. I'll have to play it and get further. I'll do a part 2 on this, but I'm going to go ahead and see if Ball's at least in this. I have no idea, but I thought he was pretty cool. Now, I'm not actually going to play the level. I'm going to wind up save stating it. I just want to see what happens when I summon this character. So it looks like that was a different value, but hey, it works. I'm able to change that. So they're definitely structured the same way. There's no change in that. Now, as far as your spells and stuff go, your abilities, those are actually located above the beginning of your stats. And I don't think she actually has any. Let's see. No, I don't think she does. We'll use him for an example. He's got triple strike. Now, if you notice, this changed right here. This is the triple strike. Below it, you should see something like, should be a 1. Unless if I screwed that up earlier before making the video. Let's take a look. Oh, that's why. It's only level 0. So, as I said before, that 18 that just appeared up here, that's our skill, I believe. No, that's our experience. So if it's 32, you have nothing. That goes for this bar here. Below it, where we saw this 65, we changed that to a 66. We now have Tiger Charge, Lion's Roar, King of Beasts, Rising Dragon. And I don't know all the skills. I'm just getting lucky here. I've actually just literally started playing the game. And below it somewhere is the actual level, but because it's level 0, I'm not going to be able to tell right offhand, but you have to get the skill itself, and then you're going to want to set that to a 32, like if you're adding new ones, and then the level below it can be either 1, but the weird thing is, somewhere down in your stats below, let me go to the beginning of my stats. Somewhere below here, there should be an 01 down here somewhere, other than my class. And that determines how many actual spells you have. Now, if we do this again, we can find it real quick. See, now I have none. So one of those were what we were looking for. There you go. Now I have 63 skills. And you have to have that enabled. And then I don't think you have enough room up here to actually do 63 skills, because the way that it's broken down is they're 2 bytes apiece for each skill. There's our XP for that first skill, and then this would be a skill, this would be a skill, this would be a skill, and so on. But you would have to have that 63 or how many other skills you want to give it, for example, 4. You would have to have that 4 down there marked as a 4, otherwise you would still have the skills, but they wouldn't show up as, you know, even being usable. It looked like you have 1 skill. that's pretty much all I've got for this video, so I hope it was able to clarify any questions that anybody may have had. If there is any more questions you can think of, leave it in the comments section, and look forward to part 2 of this video.